Hello and welcome to Angry Andy Reviews, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Netflix film All My Friends Are Dead.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy. Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy Reviews.
Don't make me destroy you.
All My Friends Are Dead is, as I said, a Netflix film, a Polish horror comedy about a group of teenagers at a New Year's Eve house party that spirals into chaos after one of them is accidentally shot and killed. The film starts with a rookie cop showing his boss around the scene of an absolute massacre. So, of course, the game has been given away in the immediacy. Fantastic. This is done in some form of Pulp Fiction-esque styling, in what is a clear attempt to ramp up some form of anticipation in its audience for the events to come. Instead, it fails to do that. It feels forced in with its humour and overall point. And this is just the start. Cut to the night before, the stage is set and in roll the cliches. You get all the characters you'd expect. Cliched jock rapper who dresses like he's on his way to an Eminem concert in 2001. Morbid goth teen who doesn't want to fall in love but actually does. Awkward French Mormon foreign exchange student teen who somehow attracts every girl to the point where he becomes a sexual plaything. A Stifler's mom, older woman character. Because of course, why not? Heck, we've even got the cliched red party cups down to a T. Fantastic. All of this adds up to an overloaded cavalcade of pointless and meaningless characters that butt heads from the off, setting the stage for the obvious inevitability. It would all work if half the characters were interesting at any point, but they aren't, and that is the fundamental issue of this. What follows is the ultra in ridiculous snowball theatrics as the film and its characters devolve into the ultra violence which simply takes too long to get there. The film is bafflingly slow and ponderous, opting to build up and destroy relationships that have little meaning to us, rather than develop some form of clever tension or dark humour between a few of the central figures as they maybe try to hide the accidental murder and maybe accidentally end up killing more instead. It misses a clever angle in the guise of an episode in mass hysteria. Instead, everyone just becomes a crazed maniac for barely any reason at all. Perhaps it was meant to appear satirical in the snowball effect, but any elements or thoughts of satire are lost amongst the comedy that simply doesn't land. Jesus, of all the figures you would have thought you'd see popping up in a film like this, seems so basically lifted from South Park or Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas as he watches the sex and carnage unfold. Perhaps his appearance was an attempt to elicit some sort of reverential meaning, or maybe it was just plonked in there for shits and giggles because they thought it would be funny. How creative. This film is a knockoff of better films of the genre, such as The Hunt and Ready or Not. It isn't that funny or shocking in any way to rival those films. In fact, it lacks any form of unique flavour beyond the surface of boobs and ultra-violence related jokes, which quite simply are basic as hell. It is American Pie with gore and ultra-violence, with all the dated pitfalls you'd expect to see with that. And that may well be enough to cover the cracks for some viewers, but it can barely keep this film afloat, or indeed interesting for what is only an hour and 36 minutes of running time. Now, I'd say it was disappointing if I expected something more. However, in the moments it was building to that I thought I'd enjoy, I found absolutely nothing of note. Instead, the whole thing becomes a thorough slog up until the final 10 minutes where it all goes crazy. But by then, I was quite simply done. The film failing to justify the outlandish actions of its characters before exploding into blood, brains, ruptured breast implants, and an electrifying guitar riff. Truthfully, the end isn't even worth the wait. Do not bother with this film. Instead, go and watch Ready or Not again, or if you haven't seen that film, just watch it. Do not give this film your time. Unfortunately, this is a 3 out of 10 for me. I don't downvote many films on Netflix, but I did on this one, unfortunately. But there you have it. 3 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe to the channel for more movie reviews, collectible unboxings, and the like. But for the moment, that's all I've got to say. Bye-bye.